The events of the autumn of 2023 changed the Reykjanes Peninsula forever. Earthquake storms, which didn't result in eruption, but caused the fear and destruction in the town of the Grindavík. Cracks opened up in the ground, and people have to evacuate. 4,000 people. We tried to fill up the gap because the land rise and the fall, subsequent fall, was causing fear, and a death actually happened. A worker disappeared into one of those hollows. People have now settled elsewhere. The town of the Grindavík as a place that is actually sinking, and that's the reason the harbor exists there, will not return to the way it was. I think the future of the Grindavík is that the houses that people have abandoned will be bought by the businesses, and they will use it as a sleeping places for the crew and employees. Maybe even the workers will come from foreign countries to settle in those areas. It will be like a dormitory. People will stay the week, and for the weekend will dispatch to other places, towns like Reykjavík and other places nearby, for their families. That will be like the life for the lorry drivers. The town will be a thriving port, and it will actually may even be better in that sense, because the health and safety regulations for the work environment are slightly less restrictive than what it is for the living environment. We have it in the, for example, in the radiation and radioactive environments. For the work, we have 400 sievert, for example. For the residential areas, 200 sievert. So these differences may actually make it possible for the businesses actually to claim all the properties in that area and use it as employees' houses, residential parts for them, not for the families, but for the employees. And then they can go elsewhere during the weekends, go seeing their families. Even if they want to commute during the week, that is up to them. But this is the future of it. We will have pathways cleared up and marked for the people who want to actually to live there. And some areas will be abandoned, probably changed to, parks or wildlife sanctuaries, things like that. The harbor is actually going to extend. This is the future of the Grindavík. It's not going to change for whatever it is. We have this rift valley opening up there. We have these rifts extending to the sea. The tide and the earthquakes are shaping this beautiful port, and the future lays there. Volcanism is the main danger for the Svartsengi geothermal power plant and the nearby communities, and future of the Reykjavík and the Reykjanes Peninsula. This is the area we have a lot of volcanic systems. The last one of it was in this area, creating lava flows, which eventually, in the last stages of this eruption, this is the KayOne volcano, reached the geothermal power plant. Our defenses around this area actually helped us to hold back the lava. Although we had breaches, we are now learning to make them higher and taller and thicker. And that is also the way that we have to work for the future. We have other volcanic systems in that area. We are already continuing to do this in the Svartsengi geothermal power plant. This is for today. You can see that we are rising the level of the wall. Other geological features and the volcanic systems in that area, we can apply the experience we have learned from there. This volcanic system exists there because of the rift in action due to the extension of the mid-Atlantic ridge. And we have seen examples of it in the past in the fregadestrial eruptions, which may one day, extend to the north or nearby neighboring volcanic systems. That means we have to have plans in place in the case that these eruptions happen again, and they are going to happen because we had extension in the fregadestrial, we had extension in the Svartsengi volcanic system. And now we are seeing evidence for that the other volcanic system in the neighboring areas may become active. We can use the experience we have learned about walls, building defense walls and berms, locating people, moving people away from the path of the lava, and such things, to build a better future, prepare for it.